Orca rams into yacht near Scotland, suggesting the behavior may be spreading.
Here's a summary of the article.
Last week one of these black and white mammals slammed into a yacht between Scotland and Norway, some 2,000 miles away from the Iberian Orcas. On June 19, Dutch sailor Wim Rudden spotted an orca in the waters of the North Sea while traveling east from the Shetland Islands of Scotland. Rudden, 72, was using a single line off the back of the boat to fish for mackerel, when seemingly out of nowhere, the orca rammed into the stern of his 7-ton, aluminum hull yacht. The orca got so close that Rudden could hear its very loud breathing, he tells The Guardian. One possible explanation is that the North Sea orca was a juvenile that simply got curious about the fishing line coming off the back of Rudden's boat. The behavior could have spread from the Spain and Portugal subpopulation, perhaps transmitted by very mobile orcas. Off the Iberian coast, the boat ramming behavior is still going strong. Last week, a pod of orcas slammed into a yacht as it got near the Strait of Gibraltar during the ocean race, and around the World Sailing Competition.
This post received a score of 12,000, with an upvote ratio of 97%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Wonder if we'll ever get another whale like that one that harassed the Byzantine Empire for 50 years and fucked up Mediterranean trade. Link for further reading.
That was a truly random little bit of history. Thanks for sharing it.
Stealing boat rudders is basically a fad. This has happened in the past. In the late 1980s, orcas in the Pacific Northwest started killing salmon and then wearing them on their heads like hats. The last few years, they started screwing around with fishermen's crab-catching gear, apparently just for fun. They sound just like rowdy teenagers or something like cow tipping or something.
Okay, I had to look that up. True story. Odontoceti, the toothed whales and dolphins. An example is the dead salmon carrying fad of the well-studied southern resident fish-eating orcas of the Puget Sound area of the Northeast Pacific. It began with a female in Cape Pod carrying around a dead salmon in 1987, spread to the other two pods in the southern resident community over a 5-6 week period and then stopped. R. Osborne, personal observation. It was noted a few times the following summer, and then never again, also noted in 2018.
It was a meme. It was 1987 and I was carrying around a dead salmon, as was the fashion at the time.
So anyway, I just started ramming.
I don't know if they wanted money or something more sexual.
They wanted to party, but I bet the yacht dropped garbage in the area and just pissed them off.
They probably thought they were impervious because of the implication. Being so far out at sea and all.
Nothing but open ocean. Oh, there's nowhere for me to run. What am I gonna do? Say no?
What are you looking at? You certainly aren't in any danger. So they are in danger.
No one's in any danger. How could I make that any more clear to you? Okay. It's an implication of danger. You know what? Just drop it.
I hope this behavior doesn't spread more among orcas. If this behavior becomes the norm or escalates, we all know orcas will end up suffering far more than yacht-owning humans as the result.
We need to put lasers on the orcas' heads.
Please contribute to my Orca Laser GoFundMe.
I support arming the orcas with ICBMs.
If the orcas live around Scotland, then they're already having ICBMs.
Whale, whale, whale. What do we have here? Another ship floating in our waters.
Looks like you floated into the wrong harbor.
Are you sure?
I'm deep sea serious.
Deeply serious.
We're just walking around and driving around the road like we are the only ones there, and orcas, being predators and territorial beings, are just being themselves. Can't blame them. I mean, if orcas were rolling around on land in water spheres not giving a fuck, we would probably do the same thing.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.